All right. Hi, everyone. You want to say hi?
Hi!
So I'm really excited because my Ancestral Healing Journal and Trackers came in today. Why I created these menstrual cycle trackers was because I had been using an app for about 5 or 6 years. Found out they had sold mine and millions of other women's information online or to like ad companies and things. And through that, like, incredible lack of respect for the person using them and the like violating feeling that came with that, I thought to just do something where people can kind of track on their own. And then through a meditation that I had been doing one day, I received this knowledge that our menstrual phases are for a huge purpose other than just creation of life. They are there to help us learn to release and create. So specifically, we obviously have the manifestation, the physical manifestation of release in our menstrual phase, but it's also to release energy, to release emotions, to release past trauma from ourselves and our ancestral line. So our grandmother actually had a piece of us within her while she was pregnant with our mothers, because our mothers have, as a woman, we have all of our eggs created in the womb while we are in the womb, right? So my grandmother had part of my DNA makeup in my egg was in my mother, in my grandmother. So it's kind of cool. And just as, you know, survival tactics and like survival understanding is passed down through our reptilian brain and through our DNA, so is trauma. So the beautiful thing is that we have a built-in system for release and creation. So I have these beautiful books and I want to show you guys a little bit of them. So here is kind of what they look like. As you kind of enter in, I have the moon phases and what cycle portion they are connected with, as well as the seasons, what different flows women have and how those are connected to being a healer or being in your fertile mode and things like that. What do you got? Cool. Then I have like why it's important to journal, what's physically happening in your body at different phases. Sure. Yeah, you can play with this. That's fine. Okay. Here you go. Go play over there. Go, go. Go, go, go. Thank you. What physically is happening in your body at different times. And then also a little how-to on using the tracker pages, which I'll show you in just a moment. One of my favorite portions of it is my meditation portion. There's 5 meditations in here, 4 for the different phases of your menstrual cycle and to help you connect to that phase specifically. So the menstrual phase connecting to release, ovulation phase connecting to manifestation and the physical acts that will come with that thing, and the other 2 phases as well. And then a womb connection meditation that I created. And then we'll have the winter solstice, the spring equinox, the summer solstice, and the fall equinox. So they'll each have kind of a little title page here, and then a space for you to just journal your reflections kind of heading into that season. And then once you get in there, I have some suggested journal prompts that you can work on that are associated with the phase that's connected to that season. So for the winter phase, that's connected to our menstrual cycle, so it's all about release there. And then you can track. So we have our phase, our energy, our emotions, and a daily little mini journal to just encourage like writing, encourage getting things out of your head and onto paper. And then what's cool about this is not only are you just tracking those things, but you can kind of start seeing, okay, where am I high in my energy? Where am I low? Is that matching with my cycle? Is that matching with the seasons? And start kind of flowing in that space. I began making connections to my cycle and the moon phases, and that's kind of a lot of what kind of spewed this forward as well. And as I used the release and create flow that came with my cycle, I was able to do a ton of healing I didn't even know I needed. I was able to find so much space within myself and create a really beautiful, magical life. And I have not felt this good in years and years and years. I've also have not felt so grounded and so connected to myself. And I have found so much peace with being in flow with my flow. What? Well, those shoes are for the new baby. Yeah. So another thing that I did was, the reason I had gotten so into this was I was having trouble getting pregnant. I had a year of infertility with 2 miscarriages last year. We had lost our son, our firstborn son. We are very blessed to have a healthy daughter, but we've been having a lot of these issues. So I began to specifically use... I'll turn on the light when I'm done, okay, baby? Almost. Almost. So I started connecting to the menstrual phase cycle specifically, and after 14 years of hating my cycle, I miss it now being pregnant. But in that time of my menstrual phase, it's okay, baby. There you go. In that time of my menstrual phase, I was able to release so much and specifically connect my cycle from a healer cycle into a fertile cycle, and I'm now 22 weeks pregnant. So I attribute so much of that to the work that I did in healing. And whether you're trying to get pregnant or you're not, or whether you are pregnant or not, using the flow of release and manifestation in the terms of this book, I still use it, and I still take time when I can tell now when my body needs to release, when things start rising to the surface, and then it's time to let them go, and just allowing that space to feel and to heal. And what's broken, honey? It's broken? Oh, okay. Yes, baby, I'll fix it. And allowing yourself space and to be able to take up space. And I did it, baby. It's okay. It did it. I did it. It's buttoned. Almost. Can I have a kiss? Mwah, thank you. And just allowing myself space. Don't press it. So if you guys are interested in getting one of these books, let me do this real quick. I have my miniature books, the small ones, which are $28, and the big ones, which are $33. So let me know. And if you're part of my email list, you'll get a discount. So go ahead and get on that. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.